What's up YouTube, TMZ1313 here. Today I got my solar panel system getting going, setting it up. It's definitely not done yet. Got a lot of stuff to do. I did make a battery box, as you can tell. I made it from an old table just to make things simple, keep it off the ground. I wanted it a little bit higher so I could get these wires as short as possible. Now, before you freak out, I still need to make a vent for it, which will be happening soon. That's the next thing. I was going to do it today, but I couldn't find my hole saw. I had it all day the other day, and I just can't find it now. So I'm waiting on that, and then once I get that, I'll be able to make a vent for this battery box. Um, what? So right now, I decided not to put this on hinges. I'm just going to like lift it up. I am going to do something to it, either paint it or put some like a free floating floor type deal on it. But for now, this is how it's going to sit. I'm going to call it my chicken coop battery box because it looks like a little chicken coop. um, so let's take this off and I'll show it to you guys. So here it is right now. Let me get you some light to show you guys. So I got my 4 Trojan batteries as of now. I would like to get 8 more. My man JW Solar said something that makes sense. You know, I shouldn't mix old with new batteries, so I just really need to suck it up and buy 8 more and take these to my other solar panel system that I'll have in the garage. But as of now, this is how it's going to sit. I will be able to fit 2 rows of batteries in here, so it actually fits pretty perfect. Good size. I still gotta make holes for all these wires and seal it up so no exhaust gases gets out into the basement. I'm trying to keep it neat, you know, and the wires short as possible. So I got 4 gauge going to my inverter and 4 gauge going to this. And at first I'm like, man, 4 gauge doesn't seem like enough for this inverter. Well, I'm not going to be pulling more than 130 amps from this inverter, or from the batteries into the inverter. And I got less than 3 feet of wire, which could handle a decent amount, you know. And when I did the calculations, that was at 1% acceptance loss of voltage. So I'm definitely well in the range of the wire size, so that's good. And then, you know, the 4 gauge going into the controller, that's way overrated. But the bigger the better. Like you know, we all know that. You know, I got 0 out gauge on my batteries going from one to another. It is a 24 volt system, like I said. I got my breakers right here. I will be putting eventually a 100 amp breaker, and that's going to be going into the inverter. But as of now, I'm just going to buy like a cheap fuse breaker, or a fuse from like a car radio amplifier, just for now, just to make sure that this is safe. But right now it's not on the breaker because I just want to check everything out. I know nothing's really gonna happen to it, so yeah. So I am running the light, of course, off of it. That's the first thing I've ever ran off of it. I do have, I'm gonna turn off this light if I can. There we go. I do have this hooked up to it. It's working good. I'm not really sure on why it's saying there's in voltage. There's no voltage going in, but that's where my battery bank is at. It was just under load, so it's a little low right now. I do need to charge these batteries. These batteries actually haven't been charged in well over a month, so that is what my goal is tomorrow, be hooking up like 2 solar panels up to the system, just getting some power into the batteries and topping them off until I get everything up and going, because it might be a while before I get my solar panels up and everything running correctly. Here I have my transfer switch. It's not hooked up. It's just there for the electrician, so when he comes in and he pulls the permit, all he has to do is run a few wires, hopefully making it easy for him and cheap for me. That's the plan. So I'm just going to have a wire running from the inverter to the transfer switch, and then that transfer switch, that's just going through here. Here's a wire, and then here's my fuse panel. So hopefully everything goes good with that. Hopefully doesn't charge me an arm and a leg for that. But yeah, everything seems to be going good. Still a lot to do. So hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell so you can see all my newer videos coming. And because I got a whole bunch more coming. So thanks guys. I'll see you later.